Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Free Exchange of Ideas. Today, I didn't realize this until this morning. Today is the 12th anniversary of the Fukushima nuclear power plant failure due to a tsunami. Now, I'm just going to describe this in case you don't really understand what a tsunami is. A tsunami is created generally when there is an under the sea earthquake. It creates waves, and what it does is, if you were standing in front of Fukushima when the earthquake hit, you would see the water kind of just roll away from the shore and go back out toward the ocean. That's when you know you should be running very, very hard in the opposite direction, because there's lots of water going to come right back at you. Now, that being said, it should be noted that there were tsunami warnings all around the Pacific Rim because of that. It was a over 7, I believe, on the Richter scale earthquake. That is also called, that area where that earthquake occurred is also called the Ring of Fire around the Pacific Rim. And it runs from south in Mexico, I think, all the way around the Pacific Rim toward, I'm not positive what the southernmost part is. I believe it's Vietnam or Thailand, somewhere in that area. But it goes all the way around past Japan and well north of Hawaii, out and then back around the other side. And that is the Pacific Plate. There's the continental plate, which is about where the Rockies are. That's continental plate for the northern continent. And then there's the western continental plate, which is the one that runs up to the San Andreas Fault. That is, so from California about to the Rockies that way, those two plates rub together and create the Rockies. These two plates rub together and just create havoc in general. So, in order to stick with my pattern so far, today is a story day. So I'm going to tell you what I saw after the Fukushima earthquake and disaster. I was not in Japan. I was actually here in California, and I was working as a private investigator. This is 12 years ago, so 2012, right? That'd be 2011. There we go. I can do math. So 2011, I had to go up to Crescent City, which is very near the border of Oregon on the coast. Crescent City is also a small bay, very small bay. It's mostly just kind of a harbor. It's not very large at all. So I was going up there to do surveillance of a gentleman. I'm not going to give you his name because honestly I don't recall. But I was going up there to do a surveillance, and as I drive past the harbor, there's a lot of boats that are on the beach. That harbor just goes right to the beach and then to the road, in essence. It's less than 1,000 feet from the road to the bay, to the harbor. There's a lot of boats on the beach. And at first I didn't make the connection because, honestly, it had been months between the time of Fukushima and the time that I got there. And I was really surprised at how much damage was done only in their bay. Right next to their bay, on the north side of their bay, is a seal sanctuary. It was closed while I was there, and all the seals had been released because it had flooded into there. And the ones that hadn't been released, that were still in rehab, had been sent to other facilities to help them continue their rehab or whatever they needed to do. I wish I had pictures of it. It was, to me, I'd never seen anything like that. And I really didn't understand the scope of a tsunami. Japan is like